All right. Trying to check to make sure things are in fact working. I do appear to be receiving my messages from DLive this time, so DLive does at least appear to be cooperating. Yay! So, with that, if anyone is just make sure that the audio is fine. Let me know if the audio is working the way it should. But we should be getting underway. Also, I should be saying thank you very much to Dusty Ember for the follow. That is much appreciated. And thank you up to for the lemon. Lemon is always appreciated. I am now streaming to a 4th place, theoretically. I'm currently streaming to Twitter because sure, why not? We're just going to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. Now we're in New Babbage, so we're going to be doing some slideshows. And we have sadly missed several days of the Expo. So let's see if I can figure out and give you a decent overview. Oh wait, let's get the helmet off. I don't think I have any normal clothes, but I can at least take the helmet off. So my character isn't trying to breathe through the helmet. Okay. So what have we missed? We missed Alien Day. I already gave you... Oh, that's right. Duh. Thank you. Oops. My bad. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Okay, now, where were we? Where were we? Oh crap, what's that? Oh yeah. Oh, no, that's not anything I care about, never mind. That's someone else's problem. Hello, Z. Welcome. Okay, so trying to think of the... Okay, so we missed Alien Day. I already gave you an overview of what that is. A bunch of alien manufacturers are people who make alien-style ships. Or, you know, stolen design ships from aliens, in case of the Vandal. I missed talking about a ship for that day, which is the Apoa Katu'al, which is a really cool ship, but sadly not in a great place in the verse because it flies in a starburst pattern. It looks really intimidating, it sounds really intimidating, but it's a really easy target from the front or back, which you don't want to be. It does have the advantage, though, of not really having a front direction. It has 4 macro thrusters that will point in any direction for flying, so it can really just go all over the place in a hurry. So that we missed that. Let's see, we missed Crusader and Tumbrel Day, which is did something break already? No. Okay, cool. We missed Crusader Day. They are big name manufacturer. They're the ones that own the Planet Crusader, of course. Let's see. They just released 2 ships. Well, one ship, 2 different models. The Ares, which is basically an A-10 Warthog. The Ion version has a giant laser cannon. And okay, let's try this eye tracking. I think it's catching off my glasses. Ion, which has a giant laser cannon, and the Inferno, which has a giant Gatling cannon. And these are for taking down big, heavy targets. They both also have 20 missiles, though they can also both exchange 8 of those missiles for 2 big torpedoes. So they're really good for ship killing. Hi, Digi! So those were missed. They're not good dogfighters. If you're gonna dogfight, though, use the Inferno, which should be good for bigger bounties. But keep in mind that they're a high skill ship for doing that kind of stuff. They're tough. Okay. Then we have, alright, this fun glitch. I don't know why it does that. There shouldn't be an elevator here. Then we have the Mercury Star Runner, which we will definitely see again on this stream, which is one of the best multi-purpose ships in the game. Right now, well, okay, it's fast, it's maneuverable. The cockpit has a great big glass window so you can see a whole lot, which is great in a game like this. Big cargo bay, smuggler's bay. It has has a powerful scanning suite in it. It's not the greatest armed ship. It is multi-crew though. The pilot has 2 size 3 guns, which is a bit small for a ship its size, plus 6 missiles by default. And then it has 2 size 3 turrets for friends to pilot. It's still not necessarily a great combat ship, but it'll give you a bloody nose before it runs away. It's still just a great ship overall, and I cannot do it justice in trying to do this quick overview. Then we missed the Hercules series ships, the civilian C2, the military A2, and the military M2 and the bomber A2. And these are massive transport ships. The C2 is the king of transport right now. Oh, show this way.
The station momentarily.
The C2 is the king of transport ships. But it's not well defended at all. The M2, a little bit better defended, a little bit better armored, costs some of its transport capability, still not a combat ship. The A2 is a bomber. It will devastate whatever's below it, but it doesn't do so well against other stuff in the air. All its power is focused in downward turrets and bombs. So that's the short version of that. Okay, tumbrel vehicles. What have we missed? We missed the Cyclone series, which is basically, think the Warthog from Halo. That's what a Cyclone is. Got the basic version, which 2 seats in transport. The Racer in cargo bay. The Racer, which replaces the cargo bay with a bigger engine. I don't know if I really should be going over all these. We'll stop once we actually get to the show and can look at the stuff that's on the floor. Racer, which has a bigger engine and no cargo. Anti-air, which has missiles. Noise for confusing incoming missiles. And an EMP generator, because sure, why not? I mean, the anti-air version is just a big troll vehicle. Yeah, okay. Because we're here. I'll do my best to show off all these different ships by renting them elsewhere, because you can do that. So which one are we going to first? Okay, we're going to the main floor first, Zenith Hall. Because there is a lot that was missed. I just skipped over Origin altogether, and there's still more tumbrel vehicles. No, don't slideshow on me. Don't slideshow on me. Thank you. Oof. Now remember, run up the stairs, not the ramp. Now this is mixed mini manufacturers. This is where all the smaller manufacturers are. Up front and center is Argo. And I didn't come in here and see ahead of time, so I need to look to see. Okay. Just downstairs and the one offshoot. Got you. First things first, the tiny Mpuvs, multi-purpose utility vehicles. Technically, these are the same ship with a different pod strapped under them. They'll eventually get the ability to swap pods. These are memes. These are flying memes. They don't have a quantum drive. They're not particularly fast. They're not armed. They're not shielded. But everyone just loves them for some reason. And they're just meant to be little worker bees. This is the cargo variant. And the idea is big ships are not maneuverable, fast, or able to drop down to a planet. So these ships are intended to shuttle cargo, in this case, and people, in this case, back and forth so the big ships don't have to deal with it. And then they'll also get a repair module and a tractor beam for tugboat duty as well. We just have the people and cargo movers. Then we have the two big Argo ships. The Mole. This is a mining ship. It's got 3 mining lasers, one in the front, one on this side. And then the same thing on the other side. It stores all its cargo that it mines here, and it will eventually get the ability to eject these and deploy more. So that, well, you can see that it's got extra ones stacked on top. It's got, what, 2 sets of extra ones stacked on top of the one that's out. And what it'll do is it'll eject these saddlebags, as they're called. A cargo ship, or an Argo, will run over and pick it up, and it'll just keep mining. Now, Argo is a very no-nonsense, no-frills company. So all of these are really just like scaffolding with life support. So these should take us each to the different mining arms. Yep. This is an airlock with a spacesuit because when you're mining in here, it's unsealed. You get in the seat, it shoots forward, and then this whole arm, well, you know what, I could just show you. You see that fold out? And then we're moving away and out from the ship. Let's see if I can... Yeah, see how it's fallen away from the ship? Give you a better room to aim what you're doing. And then the front one does the same thing, just goes out forward. And how we get there, that's right. Come on. This is one of the engineering areas for repairs and stuff. Oh, wait. Ah, there's the ladder. Here's where you put people. Tiny little kitchenette and table. lockers, spacesuit places, toilet. Down there's the front one. And that's all it is you just go down to the sea. And then the bridge. So, like I said, no frills. Argo's a very no frills company. You buy it because it does a job, and that is it. And then this is a brand new ship just released yesterday, the Raft. And I forget what it actually stands for. It is an acronym. Something Armored Freight Transport, I believe. Does this say... Doesn't say what it is. But yeah. This is a freighter. Airlock. You can put a couple of small guns there, and then it's got a bigger gun turret on top. But it's really not a combat ship. That's just to try to chase off people. It's chase off pirates. Its big claim to fame is these 3 cargo units that it carries underneath it. Maybe. Really armored freight transport. Well, its big claim to fame is that, but also it has extremely powerful VTOL engines. Now, when you load a ship up with freight, it feels it. And some cargo ships really struggle to get off the ground when you load them up. This thing's VTOL engines are designed to eliminate that particular problem. And by having external cargo instead of an internal bay, when we get the new cargo refactor in, it will be able to load and unload cargo way faster than ships that carry internally, because it can just drop those boxes and go pick up other ones. Airlock. Bridge. You can see they just pretty much rebuilt the mole bridge, which, hey, that's fine. That's industrial. That's saving some costs. And this ship, it costs the same amount as a Freelancer, which we'll see tomorrow, but carries almost 50% more cargo. Lockers, another toilet. I am concerned about how poorly opaque this window is for the bathroom. Engineering hallway, tractor beam operator room, so it doesn't need any help loading and unloading its cargo. It can do it all itself, which means it's also good for supporting unsupported areas, remote outposts and stuff. More engineering things, and that's the whole interior ship. Like I said, Argo ships are not fancy. Okay, that works. That makes sense. Reinforced Advanced Freight Transport. That is a reasonable name for it. Now I'm just gonna quickly check chat to make sure that Restream is still working as intended. Okay, good. And that's all of Argo's offerings. They're gonna get a big tugboat soon, but it's not quite here yet. I think this is Consolidated Outland over here. And then Kruger's downstairs. I wasn't really paying attention to the map, I just wanted to check to see where I needed to run. Then I just don't feel like stopping at another map. Yes, this is Consolidated Outland. Huzzah! So these are the Mustangs. This is the... Gamma? Gamma. This is the Gamma. It's the racing variant. This is just a cockpit, and then there's a little bit of engineering stuff behind it. You can't really get back there. Well, here. Well, no, we're going to do that in this, because we have another reason to get in this one. Technically can be armed with the little underwing ones. This is a racing ship, not a fighter ship. The Beta, or Beta, or however you want to pronounce it. This is the... It's called the Exploration variant. Realistically, it's a camper. And I love these things because they have great visibility. Here, wait for it to close. Look at that. That is some great visibility right there. And then, this is the only one you can do this on. You can exit to rear. And you have a camper. You have a bed. You have a tiny little sink and hot plate. And you have a shoilet. And that's it. But it's the only one with a back area, unfortunately. Sacrificing a lot of component power for having the camper in the back. Over here, I believe, is the... Well, what should be the Alpha and the Delta. The Alpha being the standard version. The one that you get as a starter pack. Yes. Yes. The Alpha. And it's just a maneuverable fighter. Beginner fighter. A little bit of cargo ability. Think you can still strap a couple more guns to under the wings, but not... It's a little bit more powerful than my Pisces. It's definitely faster and more maneuverable. And then the Delta, which has a reinforced chassis, comes default with guns under the wings and nose, as well as rocket pods. And these things can actually be pretty punchy. The Delta can make you feel it. Especially those rocket pods. I'm just going to check to see if they've changed it so you can get into the back now. Nope. And then the Nomad, which is the premium. Hello. Thank you for the follow, Dusty Ember. This is the premium starter ship, the Nomad. There's a gun under the nose. There's a pair of guns on its back. Has these bespoke missile launchers. Uses this really fancy hover technology, which I've heard a lot of people complain about these. Like, why don't you just use normal landing pads? Well, two reasons. One, it's supposed to be like a pickup truck for space. Those mean that you really don't need to worry about how solid your landing area is, because it's just going to hover over it anyways. And also in atmosphere, if you fly with them down, it really, really makes this thing fuel efficient. You can just fly forever. You have an open cargo bay. You can fit smaller vehicles in here. The big thing is the remote ore collector made by Grey Cat. That's a big deal. So you can stick it's just a little mining buggy. You stick it in here, and you fly around and you find stuff to mine. You can make a lot of money that way. And because it's so fuel efficient with the runners down, you're not going to spend a lot of money in fuel while you're doing it. Fancy ladder. Now, something a lot of people miss is this and this are weapon racks, so you can store weapons right next to the door. You have a window to the back cargo area. No way through, though. Components for repairs and engineering. Toilet. Closet. Living quarters. The lights are currently off, apparently. Bed, storage shelf, little kitchenette, chair. More component access above you. Then your pilot seat. Get these nice wraparound controls. Great visibility, even with the struts. You can see below you. I really like the Nomad. So yeah, not the it's fancy for a starter ship. It's not fancy compared to some of the other ships we've seen, but it's a really good ship. You can get a lot of use out of it. You can... its cargo bay is big enough to really make good use of it. A lot of these smaller cargo bays are just barely useful. Nomad's a really good ship. And it seems like New Babbage is slowly performing better and better with the Expo. It's still not great. It's still pretty slideshowy, but it could be worse. My character probably continues to want to kill me for making her run around wearing a heavy suit of armor instead of just normal clothes like everyone else. Grey Cat is down here. Excuse me. We've got the regular rock, which is a one-person mining buggy. We've got the Grey Cat PTV, personal transport vehicle, the golf cart, which gets made fun of a lot but is surprisingly useful. Among other things, it's really easy to carry in almost any ship, so you always have a ground vehicle. And then the Rock DS, which is a piece of trash. This is a piece of trash. And if you spend money on it, you get what you deserve. Theoretically, it's a two-person mining vehicle, with one person having to sit out exposed to the elements, in a vehicle whose wheel configuration makes it difficult to steer, whose size makes it difficult to transport, whose costs makes it difficult to earn your money back efficiently. And yeah, this is no. Get a regular rock. If you have 2 people, get 2 rocks. The DS is not worth it. Here's Kruger. These are the ships. You can get them separately, but they also come with your Constellation series. This is the Archimedes that comes with the Phoenix. Big racing engine in the front. Nice pair of wing guns on each wing. Little snub fighter. These are also popular as racers. The Archimedes is really, really fast. The Merlin is not quite as fast. Only 1 wing gun each. But it has a big Gatling cannon on the nose. Here, let's see if I can... There you go. Look at that thing. That hurts. Merlin's fun. And I don't know what they have in the Pioneer at least is going to be in here. Oh, wait. What was this? Oh, this is the tugboat. This is a tugboat. It's got a big tractor beam array in the back. And this is the Pioneer. Consolidate Outland. This ship builds bases. You get in it, you fill it up with raw materials, you fly where you want to make an outpost, and the ship builds it for you. This is going to be a game changer when it comes in. Because this is how players are supposed to be able to set up their own, build your own house. If you don't want to live out of your ship, you can set up mining operations, you can set up farming operations, refineries, manufacturing, just supply bases, whatever you could think of. The Pioneer is how you're going to do it. It's really reserved for the big corps where you got a ton of people that are all working together. But I mean, for players just to have that option is pretty incredible. And that is it for the Small Manufacturer Day. Why do you exist? Why? Was there anything I wanted to rent? No, not right now. We're going to be having fun with the Drake ships, because today is actually Drake Day. This is from yesterday. Why not? But it's such a pain compared to the regular rock. Also, I'm so glad that chat got fixed. I like having chat on screen. Well, at least I'm not the only person making my character run in a full suit of armor. At least I have the courtesy to take my helmet off. And this is Drake Day. Drake Interplanetary. Their ships are advertised as no nonsense, get her done, cheap, cheap and affordable, anyone can buy one ships. They're pirate ships. Drake has some really questionable business practices. So over here's the Herald. Data running isn't in yet, so it doesn't have its main option in. It will have the ability to deploy a big sensor array and steal information. But it is at least decently armed, a couple little wing guns and a nose gun. But where it shines is its back end. It's not a ship. It's engines with a cockpit. This is the fastest straight line ship in the game. So if you need a courier or to do hit and runs, because like I said, it is armed, the Herald is your ship. You hit the afterburner and it just gets up and goes. And the door's on the... No, is this... The door is on the other side. Got a little cockpit. Here's where you do your data stealing. Weapons rack. Here's where you store the data that you stole. And a couple bunks in a toilet. Or I don't think that's even a toilet. I think that's just a regular toilet. Sick. So yeah, for like courier and delivery missions until the data stuff's in, this is the fastest ship you can pick. Over here is the Buccaneer. Their medium fighter, which relies on the idea of more firepower, less everything else. Big gun on its back. Another gun under the wing. Gun on the wingtip. Some nice sized missiles. Decently easy to see out of cockpit. Nice powerful engines. And no ejection seat, no armor. I kid you not, when this thing came out, their catchphrase was die flying or die trying. It's like, is there an option where you don't die? Can we pick an option where we don't die when flying this thing? Good ship though. Just like I said, you're either gonna win or lose. You're not getting out of it. We'll get to you. The Cutlass series. These are some of the most well-loved ships in the game. Yeah, clearly Livid is not an option. So in the center is the Cutlass Black, which is the base version, and the one that a lot of people say you should just get instead of a starter pack, but you know, that gets more expensive. 4 size 3 hard points for the pilot, 2 on the turret, a couple missiles. So it's pretty well armed for a ship of its size. It's got a pair of nice big engines, so it's got some get up and go to it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's fast and maneuverable, but it can shift its heft pretty well. And those engines can rotate down, so it can actually get off the ground with a full cargo bay without a problem. Cargo bay is large enough for some smaller vehicles. Jump seats for people carrying. Nice big side doors. Totally not used for raiding other players. Couple of beds, turret access, got weapon racks and storage, and chopper-style pilot co-pilot seats. And these raise up when you get in them, which is just a nice little addition. I feel like this could be arranged a little bit better, but Drake is all about being cheap, as you can see. Bare bones. This is the Cutlass Red variant. This is a search and rescue version. Has the same pilot weapons, no gun turret though. A little bit of back storage area. And a pair of medical beds. What the heck? I got those earlier today. Why are you just now doing this? Alright, sure. Anyways, paramedical beds, which with medical gameplay are important. If your little med pens won't do the job, these beds probably will. You used to be able to set these as your respawn point if you died. Sadly, you can't anymore. And then habitation is like pretty unchanged. Oh no, the toilet is, the turret is now a toilet and shower, so patented toilet. And where the turret was is now a spotlight because it's a search and rescue ship. So you get a big spotlight you can point around. And then the other one is the Cutlass Blue, which is the police variant. And it has the same pilot and turret weapons, except it has a lot more missiles, and the bubble canopy is a little easier to see out of. It also trades a lot of its cargo bay, so you only got this little area out here. But instead, you get people pods! Now, right now, in bounty hunting gameplay, you just kill the person and send them to jail. And this game does have jail. But for when you bring in live prisoners, you shove them in these. Thankfully, the players don't have to deal with it so much. They still go straight to jail, and you're actually moving an NPC around in those to represent bringing them in alive. But still, people pods. Hoi. Oh, and this also has a quantum enforcement drive. Now, it can't pull you out of quantum if you're already traveling there, but it can keep you from running away. And I have been on the receiving end of that, and it didn't make me happy. And then over here is the Caterpillar cargo ship. And a great example of what I'm talking about with the VTOL engines. You load this thing up and it will struggle to get up in the air. Once you have it off the landing pad, you have to do everything in your power to get it pointed straight up so that it can use these massive back-end engines to force itself up into space. Because it is not designed for atmospheric flight. What it is designed to do is carry a lot of cargo and do so without worrying about getting raided. Because it's got a big gun turret down there, it's got a big gun turret in the nose, it's got a couple forward firing turrets, or guns over here, and more on top. If you try to raid a Caterpillar, it'll probably beat you to death and go along its way. Also, the big pods that you saw at the front, we're going to get configurable options. Weapons rack. Going to get configurable options for them, so it'll be able to do more than cargo. Habitation. You can see these are no frills, like at all. Drake doesn't know what frills are, nor do they care. Cargo bay. But yeah, each of these will be able to be swapped out. You could put like a store in, put salvage equipment in, mining equipment. Officially, they're called launch bays. Realistically, they're pirating equipment. Open, please. Open, please. Thank you. It has a bunch of these, and then the front one. You can see the gantry up there, which that goes up to the turret. And these are where you can open and close these. What's going to be stuck in your head? No, open, please. Yeah. And, by the way, this thing, like I said, 2 turrets and a bunch of pilot guns. I have seen people put vehicles or other people with shoulder-fired rockets and rail guns in these. So you just open these 4 side bays, and you have a massive old-school broadside. I've also seen people put small ships in these, so it turns into a pocket carrier. This is a well-used ship. Docking collar. Observation and tractor beam area. So this is another ship that will be able to handle its own cargo without needing help. Command pod. Pilot, co-pilot. These ones don't raise up. This will, however, eventually gain the ability to separate from the main body. Support stations. Weapon rack. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Shorelet. More crew quarters. When this thing's separated, this will be the entrance you go in and out of. And the other tractor beam station. They got a lot of no-frill ships here today. Now, this door goes to the stairs downstairs. We're not going to go this way. We're going to go this way. Upper hallway. This ship will also have some data running capability, so it's got some servers for that. Quantum drive. I think this is quantum drive. Yeah, it's a quantum drive. Little bit of engineering access and the ladder that goes down. Nope, nope, stop it. The ladders are a little bit sticky. Power generators. Here's the turret access. And here's the stairway we ignored earlier. Lower hallway, a little bit of engineering and storage stuffs. And back to the exit. And, oh that's right, downstairs. We have to go downstairs. Almost done. But before we leave, I am swiping a Cutlass. Because it's free rental day! I'm taking you because you're the one that everyone's gonna use and I like you. Mine. Yeah, there's nothing on the side annexes this time. So it's downstairs and then that'll be it. At least for the Expo, not for the stream. We're definitely not done with the stream yet. I swear I thought that guy was saying his astroform enjoys thick. Okay, so seating. Come on. Where's the... There should be dragonflies. It should be... There's dragonflies! Dragonfly Hoverbikes. Little two-seater bikes with a tiny bit of storage in the back. Come default with some of the world's biggest shotguns. These work on ground and in space, so they can be used as suicide fighters. There's no other way to put it because it's just a bike with guns. But I have seen people do things like fill a caterpillar with these things. It's like, all right, we're just gonna dump like 14 of these things on some poor unsuspecting fool. Oh, I should have gone back and rented the Rock. Okay. This is the big boy. Or girl. Probably girl. It's a ship. Big girl. This is the Kraken. It is an escort carrier. Which is to say, it's a cargo ship that Drake decided to convert to a carrier. It's got 6 landing pads on top and I think 2 on the side, on the other side. I think those open to more landing pads. Yeah, those are hangars. And then it has a dragonfly bay, which carries like 20 dragonflies. And it itself is quite well armed. It's like, yeah, we don't sell to pirates. There's a lot of people waiting for Krakens. There's a privateer variant of this that's in the works that turns it into a giant flying bazaar. So people land on the landing pads, go inside, and it's a shopping mall. Only much, much more sketchy. So think of Walmart. This is the Vulture, which is the small salvaging ship. It's got a pair of cutting lasers here in the front. And then a little cargo bay in the back. And yeah, the idea is you get in quick, steal a bunch of valuable stuff off a wreck, and then flee before the legitimate salvagers get here. I mean, you're supposed to support the big salvage ships while they do the heavy lifting. Yes, that's what you do with that. And then the Corsair, which is Drake's competitor to stuff like the Constellation series. Just a big multi-purpose ship, but much more heavily armed. It feels very Star Wars with its asymmetrical design. I'm gonna go back and I'm getting a rock. yeah, that's Drake Day. Tomorrow, ROC, one of the mining buggies. The good mining buggy. Not the Rock DS. And then tomorrow, I believe, is MISC Day. Musashi Industrial Spaceflight Concern. They build a lot of cargo ships, but apparently they're supposed to be releasing something new tomorrow. So we just got a ton of new stuff in the past month. 2 Ares variants. The not the Reclaimer. What is it? The Chopper one. The one that's just covered in turrets. The Raft. The Redeemer, that's what it's called. Rock, the remote ore collector, which I just realized is floating. This is a little money maker. This little thing will make you a lot of money. That little thing is a piece of trash. But this thing we love. This thing we hate. Now, let's get out of here to where we get better frame rates. I need to get some equipment while I'm at it here. What do I need? Well, I'm probably gonna need some med pens because I'm sure I'm gonna hurt myself somehow. I'm not gonna need... Well, I have the multi-tool with me, don't I? Which side was this? That thing's gonna leave without me. Yeah, it did. Alright. Let's check my equipment. Okay, yeah, I have my multi-tool with me. I don't have any med pens. I can afford to take a gun just in case. Oh. Need med pens.
Careful, doors are now closing.
I don't need a lot of ammo because theoretically I'm not going to have to deal with problems. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick up some med pens and oxy pens so that I don't accidentally kill myself. And then we're gonna head off, pick up the ship and rock, and go find some place to do some mining.
Nearing next stop.
Because the rock generates a lot more power with its laser than my little hand tool. Plus it's a mining buggy, so I can still rove around and have fun. Okay. Excuse me. That bug is just weird. I think, no, this is check-in, isn't it? It's patient check-in. Okay, where's the pharmacy? There's the pharmacy. Alright, I am going to just get some regular hemp chemazole. If you'll please let me get chemazole. Are you not gonna let me get hemazole? Will you let me get oxypen? I have money. I'm not digging through for the hospital music for a couple minutes worth of this at most. I'll spend more time trying to find it than I will playing it. Thank you. All right. Yeah, defective console. Nothing new there. That bug is just so weird. Okay, spaceport.
Capsule now approaching station.
There we go.
Stand
2
clear
med
of
pens,
disembarking
2 oxy
passengers.
pens.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Seriously, why can't public transportation be this good in real life? True. I like how the public transportation is what makes Star Citizen an unrealistic fantasy, not the fact we're flying in spaceships.
Nearing next stop. The
Well, again, we're on Microtech. Microtech's going to be too clean because the corp that runs it is terrifyingly controlling. Oh no. No. Oh, thank you. But if you want to talk details... There's some details for you. There's scratches! There's scratches in the glass! Those are not quite as good.
Be sure to visit Wally's bar in the Colonnade. Only a quick ride on the Metro. The Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology.
I just love watching the world operate around you in this game. Now this is the console that's worked each time last time. So let's hope it works this time. Okay, what do we have? Expired, mine, expired, temporary, expired, temporary, expired. Cutlass Black, that's the one we want.
Be sure to explore
Hangar
all the Spanish
3,
have to offer,
okay.
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology.
We always call them elevators, but they're turbo lifts because they go sideways too. I don't think I showed you guys this. If you get in trouble, here's where you pay your fine. Oh, that's right, because they're a size down, and this thing has a pretty good power plant for its size. Alright, now... most of these can stay where they are. I'm going to turn you into a communications panel. Forgot to set up my... Okay, while I wait for the door to open, I'm setting up my controls quick. All right. That was almost bad. Okay. No, too fast, too fast. Oh. I told you this thing has a powerful VTOL capability. Okie dokie. Oh, look at all that snow blowing off of this thing. Now, we're not leaving just yet. We're going down over there. Because I went to the Commons last time to retrieve a vehicle. This time we're going to the spaceport surface entrance. Assuming I don't accidentally hit a tree. I left the landing gear down, right? Yes, good. Okay. There we go. Now, before I go out, let us not forget to put the helmet on. Because it is freezing cold out there. Now, we're actually going to use this door, because no one can get up in it. I'm just going to jump down. Oh! Ship's going to be freezing cold when I get back, but oh well. Oh, that's right, wind. Should have landed closer. I really like that this stuff affects your character, though. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of games where it's like, nope, you get a stat and that's it. This is like, you're running against the wind. Have fun. At least I have Novikov armor, which means I'm not freezing to death right now. Though... look at what the snow is doing to my armor. It actually builds up, starts to freeze over. I don't know, the backpacks need fixed, it looks like. And the Novikov is designed to be resistant to it, but you can get your visor freezing over too. And then you have to wipe it off or something. Come on. I don't even need to go up the ramps. The door in between the two big entrances is my goal. This is another reason why something like the little gray cat buggy, the tiny one, is so useful. Because even if it's just a tiny little vehicle, it is going to get you to the door faster than this is. So just having that around for getting places is great. Also, it has almost no signature on scanners, so it's hard to detect. So a lot of people actually use them for ground raids, which I think is just hilarious because it's a golf cart. But you can get in without the turrets noticing you. So you can't complain too much about it. Because if the turret notices you, you will become a fine cloud of mist. Ah, caffeine. Oh, okay. So close. So close. What's my armor looking like? What's my visor looking like? Yeah, really glad that I have the Novikov visor. Because if I was just wearing like a regular spacesuit, my visor would be frosted over and I'd be having to wipe it down to see. Thankfully, we're only going this slow in one direction. Door! Door! Oh, and this is the other stop for the, this is where we were busing people to and from. Back when I was doing the bus rides for people because the trains were down. Or, no, the trains were fine, the elevators were down, that's it. Because it was just the elevator between the train and the spaceport, it wasn't this elevator. If you're not in appropriate protection, your character will start shivering too. As we said, I am an authority on freezing to death in this game. Here we go. Rock. Garage 1. This will take significantly less time.
Systems activating. Systems on.
You are clear to launch.
Oops, wrong way. No. Which way was the exit? That way.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Those speed bumps are murder on this thing. It has really good suspension, almost too good suspension. You will bounce around in this thing. All right. There we go. There's nothing I can do to adjust it, unfortunately. Start driving a little early. Oh well. There we go. Squeeze by, please. Squeeze by, please. All right. Now, let's see if we can get out of slideshow land. I want normal frames. New Babbage. Again. I do like how this ship looks. I like how a lot of ships in this game looks. Stop it. Nose up, please. Wanting to do that. Stop it. Alright, let's find a good place to go explore. Now we're gonna stick around here. Calliope, Cleo. I hear Cleo has good mining. I have never actually done mining around here. This does need to be recalibrated because right now the place you actually want to point is like in between your crosshairs and the actual targeting reticle. So it takes a little bit getting used to. Now, what direction am I going to now? There we go. By default, the Cutlass is pretty well equipped. I obviously like to tinker. I like to set my ships up the way I like them. Oh yeah, look at those frames. That's way better. Lights give us a better view. A little bit. Now you can't mine these with the with the ROC rock. You have to, it still works on the gemstones. So you gotta fly low and patrol around because those don't have the same kind of detection range. You can get the big rocks easy enough, but you can't get the small ones. And the reason I'm not using the mole to mine is you really need a crew for that. You can kind of do it one person, but it's not easy. I should be in VTOL mode. That would make this so much easier to control. Also makes it a little bit slower, but it makes it a lot easier to control. I'm like threatening to slam into the ground. Those are rocks, but there might be a gem in the middle of them. You never know. This ping function wasn't always in the game, and believe me, it is a welcome addition. If we don't find anything soon, I'll just sit down and have a look around so we can have a look around. Though I probably should have, you know what? We're gonna make a run for a brighter area to have a look around. Yeah, I know. You'll get some more when I set you down to rest. There we go. Oh, my character didn't like that. Ooh, did I find something already? No. Oh well, either we'll find something or just go exploring. Or do both? Is that a cave I see? think that's a cave. Nah, it's just an empty patch. Seriously, are those ramps or something? What are those? Obviously don't spend a lot of time on this map. Those are ramps! What is this place? Someone's up to something around here. I just don't know what. Ooh, what's that? Alright. Let's go have a look around, shall we? I don't think these are mineable areas unless these are caves. Man, judging distances is troublesome. Stuff always seems closer when you're in the ship. Oh, I'm gonna hit something. I thought this was closer, like I could scout it on foot, then go get the rock. Oh, come on, no cave! Really? Oh! I'm going back for the rock before we check out the other one, because that's faster. There we go. Those beautiful frames. Man, I didn't get us a whole lot of time and light. I'm not real good at that, am I? I really hope this other one's a cave. Even if it's not, though, I mean, this is just wandering around on an alien moon. I know it's not an action-packed adventure, and I'll probably... We'll see how much time there is. Maybe I'll do a FPS mission before we finish up. But, I mean, just the ability to explore. Alright, a little bit of server lag. I should have just gotten this from the start. Probably get myself killed, but you know. What is this terrain? Well, it's lunar terrain, that's what it... Ooh. There we go. You know what? I'm doing this for now so I can see. Forget looking for gems on the scanner. I just want to be able to see. Oh, that didn't take long. Still no caves. You're no fun. Alright, I guess I can just drive through those. Oh, don't want to tip over. That would be bad. Oof. Zero gravity plus incredibly powerful suspension. Or not zero gravity, but very low gravity. Plus interesting terrain. Oof. This is a very mobile little buggy, though, as you can see. There's a lot more get up and go in it than the Ursa did. Now, you need a suit, though. It's not contained. Drifting. Drifting. Rock! The bad kind. Ah! Okay. I should just remember to take this out all the time when I'm doing these things. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to scout and foot and... no. Thank you, Autoflip. We love you. Oh! 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 You know what? Being on a place that's got like an 8th Earth gravity in a vehicle with giant suspension, I am very happy. If I was on one of the normal planets with this, that would have absolutely turned me into a pancake. I'm going to try to drive a little bit slower for a little bit. Say, and then immediately go over another cliff. At least that one wasn't near as bad. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I wasn't happy about that. Still no caves. And I'm doing all this driving and it's like, I'm gonna need to get back to the ship at some point. At least the rock can cover so much more ground. And without having the scanner on, who knows if I've missed anything that's mineable or not. Oh, the ship's over there. Okay, I didn't know that. I must have just been going in like a big circle or something. I thought it was much farther away. I need to calibrate my controls for speed, because it's like, I've only got 3 speeds, fast, faster, and fastest. I can't really make it go very quickly unless I'm just like tapping the controls. I mean, very slowly unless I'm tapping the controls. Where's the ship? Over there, okay. We'll just jump to another moon and have a look around. There's something. Maybe we'll just switch to an FPS mission so we have some excitement out before we do more random wandering. Oh, I'm not at all where I thought I was. Too far. Please forward, thank you. There we go. We're just going to slowly tap our way in again. There we go. Well, weren't able to find some minables, but got to run around and have the crap scared out of me, so I'll take that. Not a scratch. Which means I'll probably blow up next time. Because my karma is not that good. Alright. I do not, because I went before the stream. Alright, let's see, where are we? Let's make some money. Oh, boarding action. Cool. But I'm not doing that because I am not equipped to do the boarding action. Alright, mercenary. Alright. Let's go there. Wherever there is. Alright, we're going back to Microtech, so this isn't going to be great, but at least we're not going back to New Babbage. Data center. I love how fast this gets in the air. That's great. How quickly it can just roar into the air with its powerful engines. So, hopefully by not going to New Babbage, we're not going to be as slideshowy as before. Fingers crossed. Maybe, kinda. No, don't do that. Hold up. That's the wrong data center. You lied to me. You know what? Those frames are... Nope, I'm not going to speak too soon. I'm going to wait till I get there. Look at those clouds. Look at those clouds!
Quantum drive is now off.
I say as I'm diving into a snowstorm. VTOL on! Oh, wait, no, we're gonna wait first. I'm gonna get closer before I turn VTOL on. I'm gonna have to scavenge weapons as I do this. Okay, snowstorm isn't too bad. Because I do not have... No, wait, wrong button. Because I only have a single magazine of ammo for any weapons. So this will be interesting. What's over there? Oh, it's a rock. Never mind. Don't care about you. Alright, time for some action. Oh, it looks like the security crew's already got 2 of them. Is there a particular reason I can't draw my weapon? There we go. And those 50 shots are all I have. Okay, it's a little slideshowy, but it's not as bad as it is in New Babbage, so this should be livable. I don't like you. But we're supposedly we're on the same side right now. So I'm going to have to steal weapons as I go here. Because I only have the 50 shots. Holy crap, the security contractors are doing my job for me. But I want to get paid. Oh. Ooh. I can't tell if that's a security contractor or a bandit. Okay, that guy is a security. Alright. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna check you for ammo. Okay, he's security. Man, security's cleared most of this out without me, which is a good thing. Oh! Okay. have one of those. Never mind. I'm gonna worry about getting shot. But I should be good on ammo now because... Yes. That's security. That's security. Man, these guys just cleaned each other out. Good on the security, though, for dealing with most of the problem. Can't really lean in this armor though. Novikov is not really meant to be combat armor, it's meant to keep you from freezing to death. Makes peeking corners a little difficult. Where are you? We're going to do another one of these, because this is not particularly exciting since security did most of my job. I guess that is to say that security did their jobs, isn't it? Man, where's this guy? Hey, scumbag, get out here. Security. That was nasty, probably. That had to have been nasty. More security. Okay, have a good night, Uzi. Thanks for hanging out. I'm trying to find this last guy. Well, security isn't particularly concerned. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, but I can't figure out where the last guy is. gonna steal some more ammo while I'm here. I'm just gonna start looting as I go because I don't know where this guy is, and if I don't get paid normally, I'm gonna need to get paid via selling stuff. Ooh, knife. Another tractor beam unit, alright. Food. I don't know where this last person is. Ooh, more food. Ooh. Sidearm. And ammo for it. I'll take that. That's a stunner pistol. I'll just put that in my pocket for now. Hey, hey. Gonna pile fruit into my backpack. This is having some lag issues, and I apologize for that. Yeah, if I don't find anything, I guess this will probably be it for this mission. Now, how long have we been going? A little over 2 hours. There we go. Now you can sell these or you can use them as free food, and I'm gonna use one of these as free food right now. Well, when I leave. It's like, hey, you're not paying me for this last guy. I'm gonna get my payment someplace else. I'm just gonna steal everything not nailed down. I'm not gonna steal everything. We'll be here forever. I'm gonna steal a bunch of stuff. I'm not taking any more fruit, but if there's other stuff in here, I'm taking it. Really? Please, suppressor. Please, suppressor. Not taking the berries or the plague, but I like the suppressors. Alright, there we go. Well, if I don't find this guy, I guess he's gonna get to live. Ooh, limited edition helmet. Please. Please. There we go. Alright, this guy didn't want to be found. Either that or he's disguised himself as one of the guards, and if I shoot him I'll get shot as a pirate. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Did the wrong thing. Give me that. Alright, you get out of the way. I want that gun back. Alright. I cannot find this guy. So I'm calling it. Because I am not spending forever wandering around in circles. He gets to live. I lose my bounty. I got a little bit of money out of that. Or maybe he's on the surface. He's not going to be on the surface. Watch me get sniped as soon as I come out now. Oh, that's a shame. This has not been the greatest stream. Tomorrow's Misc Day. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just fly the Cutlass out a little ways. Land so we can just look around at a different area, and I'm going to bed in the Cutlass and logging back in the Cutlass tomorrow. How's that sound? We are we are past 5 lemon, so please head over to DLive if you're looking to collect, because we are getting close to the end now. Not exciting, but oh well. Now, I should have access to... Okay, just the vehicle inventory. Got ya. There we go. I'll store them like that for now. I'll move them to local inventory when I get back. And before we end... Well, wait, no, we're going to do some exploring as well. That's right. We're just going to fly away from here, find a place to explore, and then land. Anyone looking for DLive rewards, please head over there. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, DLive has its own version of bits called lemons. And I will open a treasure chest which will give you lemons for free as followers and watchers. So, what's a good place to set down? So, and that will be the last thing I do in the stream, so you have a little bit of time to do stuff there. Just to give us a little bit of speed while we look. I'm probably not close enough to the equator to find a green area. There are green areas on Microtech. But yeah, if you're on DLive and you follow me, then you can get free bits or lemons and yada yada yada. That might be a green area ahead of us, so we're going to try there. And if not, then I'm going to probably land there anyways, unless a snowstorm hits, just so that we can have a place to look around. My character can get something to munch on. And then we can call it a night. So, I guess, well, no, I'm not going to say goodbye until after the chest's done, because you don't know what's going to happen. No, that's not going to be a green area. That's just a shadow. That's a tundra. So yeah, we'll just pick a spot out here in the middle of one of these forests. They're not green, but they are trees. We're gonna call that a day. Yeah, that looks like a good spot. This is another thing about this game. It's like you have a planet, but unlike a lot of games where you just have the landing zone and that's it, or a couple landing zones and that's it, you can just pick a spot. And it's entirely possible it's a spot no one has ever landed before. I could be the first person to land here. I don't think I'm going to drive around. I'm just going to look around. I could be the first person to ever wander around here. Hi, Sponica Cthulhu. Good to see you. You don't get a lot of big jumps here because this is a normal planet. But yeah, I mean, I could just... Ooh. That looks like a lightning strike. No, it's not charred. Blown over by a storm, maybe? Probably. But yeah, you could just pick a place and start wandering. Or driving. Or whatever. So yeah, just showing off. Oh, texture glitch. I'm just gonna run up here, then we're going back to the ship. My character's gonna have a snack, and we're gonna call it a night. Not a long stream. Well, certainly not a long Star Citizen stream, given how long I've run before. Tomorrow will unfortunately be a short one, because again, Saturday evening commitments. I love how pretty this game is. I love how it really does feel like, unless when you get a glitch like that, it really does feel like you're just exploring another world. Yeah, when you're not at... The frames are suffering a little bit here because we're on the same planet, but it's not near as bad as when we're actually at New Babbage. And yeah, I'm going to have my character have a snack, and then we are going to call it. I will do the giveaway. I will see you all tomorrow. It will be Misc Day, I believe. And their special announcements. So, I hope that you are all ready, because we are getting ready for our countdown to the DLive Lemon giveaway. Alrighty. Well, this is apparently safe to eat. Though my character doesn't want to eat it. Try one last time. No? That's a bit concerning. Alright, well, while we watch the alien lemon have a spaz out fest, let's do our countdown, then I'll try to eat something again. So, countdown in the chat, because I don't know what delays there are. Okay, maybe that could just disappear then. Alright. The lemons have been freed. Are you okay? You're going crazy again, but I'm just gonna leave you there. You're gonna get another one. The lemons have been distributed, and it looks like Up To is our only winner this evening. Congratulations, Up To No Good. Thank you all for watching. You know the drill. Please like, follow, comment, subscribe. You get the idea. I'm gonna put the helmet back on first, just to be safe. True. True. Fair. Anyways. Thank you all for hanging out, watching, attending. You know the deal. I appreciate it. Always great having you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please like, follow, comment, subscribe. You get the idea. All the stuff that you need to ask. Various links go to various places to follow me. I'm now adding little places to support me. If you're not, donating lemons, basically. Thank you to those of you who do. I appreciate it. And that is it for this stream. I hope you all had fun. I know it was a little bit of a slower stream. We'll log in tomorrow and see if I do indeed wake up like I should in the rented Cutlass Black. Have a good night, or day, or afternoon, or whatever time it is. I will see you guys in the next stream.